Welcome to She's All In, the podcast that ignites inspiration in women. Dive in, ladies, as we champion self-development, empowering women to courageously unlock their limitless potential, embrace their purpose, and elevate their lives. Tune in for engaging conversations and realistic topic discussions with special guests and the incredible women of the She Wins community.
Hey girl, hey. We are back with another episode.
Hey y'all, hey. This is Lakeisha Green, I'm back.
This is Melanie, and we are talking today about release and renew, which is a very, very powerful topic that I think that is very needed, especially in today's, time and, life and journey.
Listen, because the way it is so important for us to release like all of the things that we carry, because sometimes we may not be aware of how much we actually really carry. Mm-hmm. And I'm not talking about the weight that we have on our bodies. Of course, a lot of us is on our weight loss journey, but I'm talking about mental weight. Just carrying a lot of mental weight, and because carrying a lot of mental weight can really weigh on us. It can change our mood, our personality, not having a good day. It can affect our health. It can affect our way of thinking, our emotions, so it's just
our overall quality of life.
So and I know sometimes when stuff happens consistently back to back, sometimes we really don't have time to heal.
Right, that part.
Sometimes we really do not have time to heal, and so many things are being piled on. You know what I mean? Because we have to that's one thing we needed to do, is set those healthy boundaries so that you can have time to heal when things are happening. Because sometimes if you live a busy life, it's like, oh, this, you got to do that. Now you got to do that. Now you got to take care of this person. Now you got to do this. You got to do that. But then when you finally feeling like you just so drained and so tired, but then you're so emotionally drained. But you don't know why.
And then, and to piggyback on that, because you said, and we don't know why. And I think that is a challenge for a lot of people. A lot of people don't even know what they need to release. Because we're such in survival mode. We're just on go all the time. And like you say, life just pow sometimes. So we feel like it does. And we don't even know what it is that we need to release in the first place. We may not be aware of it. And one of the things that I kind of like to check in with myself on is, I ask myself, in my most healthiest state, mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, is what I'm thinking, the attitude that I'm carrying, the thoughts that I'm thinking, these habits that I'm doing, these emotions, does this match that version of myself?
Yes, and is it serving you?
And is it serving me, And once I get clarity on that, I can start to go dig a little deeper, start peeling back the layers of those onions. Okay, well, you know what? I haven't been thinking right. My thoughts towards myself, my thoughts towards life, my thoughts towards my partner,
all off.
My thoughts towards my children, my thoughts towards people in the world really hasn't really been right. Right. And I know that I got to even release this, These habits. I keep saying I want to show up and do this. I want to become this. Right. I want to be this. But is the habits right now supporting that? Yeah. So,
and sometimes you just you gotta do the work. You really gotta, like you said, that onion, you gotta peel off the layers. This is not serving me. I can no longer do this anymore. This is not healthy for me. I can't no longer do this anymore. So it's just to set those healthy boundaries while you're in the process of decluttering. And figuring out what's weighing on you, because we can't continue to walk around with so much mental weight and baggage, because this is so unhealthy.
Yes, it is.
And the one thing about that is that being an anchor, especially maybe in your family or in your business, it's just so much stuff is piled on you. But you gotta learn to say, okay, hold up. I need a moment, because everybody deserves a moment.
Yeah.
You need a second to think about some things. You need your quiet time, your quiet space, to put some things in place for us so that we won't walk around so heavy.
And you know what? I also believe wholeheartedly that forgiveness has
absolutely
huge part of what needs to be released.
Oh,
because some of us women are holding on to what somebody did to us or to what somebody said to us.
Absolutely.
We're holding on to it.
Oh, yeah.
And we haven't really dealt with it. We're just trolleying on through life because we think because we're going on the journey and we feel better, but we haven't really dealt with it.
Yeah.
You know? And we need to forgive. Because forgiveness is, like, is not even for the other person.
It's for yourself.
It's to release us.
Right.
So we will no longer be a prisoner or in bondage.
Right.
To bitterness, anger, resentment.
Yes.
That hurt.
Yes.
You got to let it go.
You have to let it go so that you can be the best version of yourself and show up, because you deserve. You deserve to show up, and you deserve all great things. So I feel like in order for us to really receive that, we have to release and renew.
Yeah.
We have to drop all of that excess baggage and just let it go.
And we have to really sit down and sometimes do the work, do shadow work.
Yeah, you do have to do the work.
Inner work.
Absolutely.
And we got to ask ourselves, what am I holding on to?
Yeah.
And sometimes we have to pray and ask God, reveal to me
what
I may be holding on to that is holding me back from my next level up, my next
Exactly.
season.
Exactly.
Because some of the times we have a tight grip onto something that we don't even know it.
Yeah.
And we have to ask God to bring it to us. And I recently went through that where I had to ask God to reveal something to me.
Yeah.
Should I share the story?
You should share the story.
I'm going to share the story. I'm going to share the story because I think this is going to be a breakthrough.
Yeah.
I feel it heavy right now. So I was praying one day, right? And I asked God, my prayer initially wasn't for God to show me. I was in a place where I was just trying so much to focus on the positive in life.
Okay.
I asked God to show me his glory and show me more of who he was.
Yeah.
That's what my prayer was. Now, fast forward. No, you know what? I asked that one day and that prayer was answered the very next day. So guys, I recently got married. I got married May 16th, right? So, and I'm super excited. I'm super excited about everything happened. I know it was truly God. It was truly God. So, big congratulations to me. I'm so excited. And so, something, my husband's been married before, right? And so, I noticed that week, one of the week we had to go and get the marriage license. I was just wondering why he was acting like he didn't know what nothing was. Because I'm saying, you're acting like you don't know where to go. You act like you don't know how to talk to you. You act like you don't know. And so, in my mind, I don't say this out loud.
Right.
But in my mind, I'm saying, why are you acting like you don't know nothing? You've done this before.
Right.
This is what I'm saying in my mind, right? And so, I didn't realize that was something brewing on the inside of me that I needed to let go of. And I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you. So, later on that night, we went to a family's house, and everybody was like so excited. Like, oh my God, I'm just so happy for you. Y'all getting married, da. So when we got back home later on that night, I asked him, I was like, does people know that you were married before? And so he was like, yeah. Because in my mind, honestly, Keisha, I couldn't understand why people was acting like they were so happy. Because in my mind, you've done this before. Right. So as I was talking it out with him, when I tell you God bum rushed me, I'm talking about literally ambushed me and showed me exactly who I had been being. And who I had been being is, Melanie, you think you are second to everything.
Yeah. This is your new chapter.
And your first new relationship, and your first relationship with your child's father, you was in a love triangle, so you thought you thought you were second. You got another relationship after that. You ended up in another love triangle. So now I'm holding the belief that I'm always second. I'm never first.
And he put you first.
Yeah. So then when I meet this true man of God that God sends to me, okay, I'm still holding on to the belief that I'm second. So I wonder why you acting like you don't know nothing. Why you acting this? And I really, literally, he was so excited to get the marriage license because he told the clerk, he was like, does this mean we're married yet? And in my mind, I'm saying, So, but I now, because of my beliefs, I'm now robbing you of the joy and of the experience because I'm holding on to the belief that I'm second. So when I asked God, show me more of you. Show me your glory. You know what God did? Mm-hmm. He showed me myself. No, this is you. Because see, I can't show you who I am because when I tell you that you're worthy and I love you unconditionally and I will move mountains for you, you ain't gonna believe it because you think you're second.
Right.
So I had to release the belief, the grip subconsciously. Mm-hmm. I am not second to anything. So sometimes I say that to say, you have to really go deep in prayer and do the inner work and ask God, what am I holding on to? Yeah. Because if I go through life, because see, that would have held me back. Starting a business.
Your full experience.
Starting anything new I want to start, I'm always thinking I'm the underdog. Yeah. I'm coming in second place. Mm-hmm. I'm second. I can't win and overachieve in life. And I'm holding on to that belief.
We don't have a second mindset.
You see what I'm saying? No. So I just wanted to share that experience and hoping it be a blessing to the ladies to encourage you to ask, like, what do you need to let go of?
And you know what? Even though we have to reposition ourselves, sometimes God has a way of repositioning us.
Yes.
And just showing us, second is, like you said, you had an issue. It's not fun being second. But I'm going to show you what it feels like being first.
Yes, absolutely.
I'm going to show you what it feels like being first.
Yes.
And it feels great.
Yeah.
And it does. Yep. It feels great.
And I was going to sabotage it because it was my beliefs.
Yeah.
So that's why, ladies, we have to release the thoughts that are not serving us.
No.
And when we do that, when we decide, because we're talking about release and renew, whenever we decide to release something, we also have to do the counter opposite, which is replace it with something positive. So what are you going to replace these things you're releasing with?
Yes.
Because you got to do that too. Because, the thing about it is when we are holding on to things, I'm telling you, we really block our abundance.
We do.
Because it's like we come to a place where we don't even have the capacity or the bandwidth to accept new things.
Yes.
Because we're holding on to old things.
Yes. New things, new opportunities. And it's just like sometimes we miss out on our blessings because we're so afraid to let go.
Yeah.
To let go of what is no longer needed.
What's no longer needed. You gotta let it go.
You gotta let it go.
You got to release it.
You gotta release.
Saying no, sometimes even quitting.
Yes.
It's very powerful.
It's powerful.
Not quitting on yourself, but quitting on the things that is no longer in alignment.
The situation, the thing that we're trying to hold on to that no longer serves us. Yeah. Sometimes it's hard to let go, but sometimes it's needed.
It's needed.
It's needed in order for us to grow. It's needed in order for us to flourish. You gotta. In order for us to renew, we most definitely have to release. We gotta release. Ain't nobody saying it's easy. It's not, because you gotta still show up. It's a process of doing the work. It's hard, but at the end of the day, as time goes by, you're gonna start feeling and seeing that, dang, I can't believe I was holding on to this thing for so long.
Yes. You gotta, and when you will start to even feel lighter within yourself.
Oh, absolutely.
You want to feel feel more liberated. You feel more free. You feel more joy. You feel more
heart
peace.
10 times lighter.
Yes.
Mind 10 times lighter.
And that is the true nature that we're supposed to embody. We're not supposed to be weighed down.
Nope. Not at all. And you're not supposed to feel weighed down either. Yeah. No, that's not the way we're supposed to be living life. Yeah. Absolutely not.
Because we attract things even based off of how we feel. Yes. And sometimes we're wondering why there's ruckus in our life or chaos in our life.
Yes.
But sometimes we do gotta go back to who we are being.
Yes.
And what we're holding on to. And release those things so that we can attract brand new experiences.
Yeah, carrying that extra mental baggage, it can most definitely impact our well-being. Release, ladies. Like, we have to show up and do the work.
Yeah.
You know, no matter if it's something that happened in the past, you know, so many years ago, if it's something that you're holding on to from, you know, childhood, whatever has you in a chokehold, we most definitely have to show up and do the work. No matter if you have to go to therapy.
Yes.
You know, figure out a way and put things in place that's going to help us elevate.
That's going to help us elevate.
Yes, it's going to help us elevate. You know, this has happened. Okay, if I know I can't get over it, I need to go seek therapy.
And this is a part of being all in for yourself.
Yes.
This is doing the work.
Doing the work,
like you
absolutely.
said, putting yourself in a position that's going to help you elevate in all aspects.
Yes.
Not even just in your money. Because to be honest, I'm going to tell you something. You'll never elevate in money the way you want to if you are emotionally holding on to baggage.
Yes. And she's all in. It's from She Wins Community, but winning is not just about how much money. Winning goes beyond the materialistic things. Yes. Because people can have so much money and just be so miserable, lonely and miserable. So money is not because you have a lot of money. No, we're not talking about money here. We're not talking about materialistic things here. We're talking about we're talking about substance. Yeah.
Things that you priceless things.
Yes, priceless things. You know, just being able to journey through life. The finances, of course, will come.
Of course.
The finances will come. But we most definitely have to get ourselves in a mental space to receive all of those financial blessings. Because once we receive it, honey, we don't want to lose it.
Yes, we don't want because sometimes you don't know how to maintain it.
Yes, we got to learn how to maintain it.
You know, and so she's and so we're saying back to what you were saying about us identifying what winning really means. I mean, it's so many different aspects of that. Winning could be, I didn't cuss you out today. I choose peace and I choose to pray for you. And I choose to uplift you up in my own mind instead of succumbing to whatever you had going on. That's a win.
It's the win.
I stayed in. She's all in.
Winning at life, period.
Winning at life, period.
Winning at life, period. Yes. So, it goes beyond financial things. I know everybody's trying to get to the bag. Absolutely. Yeah. I'm getting to my bag. You get into your bag. That's how we winning, right? But we're adding so much to that. You know, I want to be mentally wealthy. Yes.
It really is. It's for, because that's why they say health is wealth.
Yes.
Because your health, which is your spiritual and emotional and physical aspect of you, if that is poor, right? Because you haven't released, you're holding on to, you're in situations that don't align with you. You know, you got all of this stuff going on. It's no way that you're fully at your wealthiest state. Yeah, it's not.
Right.
First and foremost. Yeah. Yeah. Your spirit is supposed to be wealthy.
Exactly.
You know. So.
Exactly. So, yes, ladies, release and renew. It's time for us to drop all of that extra mental baggage because we don't need it. Do the work. And when I say do the work, if you need to get professional help with somebody you can sit down and talk to and vent to help you sort all of these things out, let's do it. Let's get it done. Yes. Let's do it. But we're just, inspiring you to show up. Yes. We're inspired. She's all in.
She's all in.
Yes. So once again, thank you all so much for tuning in to She's All In.
Thank you guys so much. We'll see you in the next episode.